All right, so I don't know if you can see that sweat. You should be, yeah, there it is. I just finished a workout and it felt great. I am counting this as a testimony because I had to take a week off from working out because I did sustain an injury, and really that injury came from not resting enough because I work out like every single day, sometimes twice a day. I incorporated weights. You know, I'm doing Body Beast and 21 Day Fix and Insanity and combining all these different routines and workouts when I should have really just followed one. And also, if I was going to do weight training, I need to only work one muscle group a week. But if I was following the programs as they have intended for us to do, I would have been doing that, you know. But instead, I kind of built my own, and I was taking on some of the heavier weight training routines in combination with the high intensity stuff, and that was not smart. So I did get a little injury there that sat me down for a while because it had to heal. So I could not work out for a week in order for it to heal because it was painful. So now I'm feeling better. It's been a week, and that week was like punishment. You know, I never thought that I would get to this place in my life where I would actually want to work out and feel like I was on punishment because I can't work out. You know, now I view exercise as a privilege rather than a punishment, which I used to look at it that way because it can be hard. You know, it's challenging. It pushes you. And back when I was heavier and my mindset was different, you know, it felt like work. And I didn't look forward to it. But over time and through the course of pushing myself, you know, the only reason I'm at this place now is because I constantly push myself through the uncomfortable places. I pushed myself through those areas that I did not like, only because I could see what was on the other side. And that's what I wanted. And I still have goals on the other side that I want. And that's why I'm constantly pushing myself. So I'm just putting this out here to encourage you because it can feel like work. It can be daunting at the beginning. Getting started with a workout regimen, with a clean eating food plan, all of that can be hard, and it can make you feel like you just want to quit and give up because you struggle with it. But without the struggle, there will be no success. That is what gets you to the place of knowing you did it, accepting the hard work. That's where the benefits come from. It's just like if you have a hard job or something, where you have to put in, a lot of physical labor, let's say, or you have to put in a lot of extra hours, and you have to do that. But when you do it, you get the paycheck, you get the reward on the other side. And work may be a bad example because we got to do it. This is something you don't have to do, right? This is something that rather you want to do because you want to better yourself. That's the difference, I guess. And then pushing through because you have goals set for yourself and you believe within yourself that you can obtain them if you keep pushing through. I always call it, this is like sandpaper. You know, I used to do sculpture. And so when you have marble, it's rough. You know, it's like a stone. You can't see the beauty in it. You just can't, right? The naked eye doesn't see it. But once you take that grit, and you start sanding it down and sanding it down, then you start to get the shine. Then you got to put water on it. Then you grit. You got to, chisel at it. You got to work it. You got to work constantly work in that area. One area at a time, mind you. You don't get to do the whole stone at one time. So it's one area at a time. You have to work at it. And then before you know it, the beautiful image that's actually entrapped within that stone begins to emerge. And we are the same way. We have to chip away at those pieces of ourselves, those things that we've acquired over the years, those bad habits, those bad thoughts, all the wrong processes that we incorporate into our life that have become habits. We have to chip away at that and bring about the beauty within that God has placed within you that He wants to see birthed out of that stone. So it is the sandpaper of life. Without the grit, you don't get the smooth stone. You don't get the shine. You don't get the finished product. And that's what this is. This is about grit. Grit will always get you further in life than actual ability will. Just natural ability. It's the grit. You can have the natural ability, but if you don't have grit, you can forget it. But somebody with grit and no natural ability can work hard enough to get, if not in the same place, but further than somebody with natural ability, right? Grit is the stuff that takes you beyond the things that You could study. It takes you beyond yourself. It takes you beyond what you think you can do. And if you have that, you will accomplish anything. So I just want to encourage you. I don't know how I got this long. I just want to encourage you to get on it. Stay with it. I know Thanksgiving is coming up. Enjoy the holiday. But look for me, because after Thanksgiving, if you want to detox and you want to start fresh and you want to kick some butt like before the new year gets here, get at me so we can get it done. Because it's all a matter of how you think in your mind that prevents you from achieving these goals that you have set for yourself, or that you would desire to achieve. Maybe you haven't actually set them yet because you're afraid you won't get there, but you can. And I would love to go on that journey with you if you would allow me. So be looking for those posts, because they will come out soon, about the next group. All right, Live, Learn, Grow.